What's up guys? Hi, hello, it's Caitlin Rose. I post beauty and or lifestyle videos every single Monday here on my YouTube channel, and occasionally on Wednesdays I'll post a weekly vlog Wednesday. So if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, then definitely hit the subscribe button and the notification bell before you leave. That way you're notified when I upload new videos, and I would just love to have you as a friend on my YouTube channel or my other social medias as well. So for today's video, we are doing this blown out teal look. I love how this turned out. I was really inspired by the teal colors in this Crystal Iced eyeshadow palette. I am honestly obsessed with this palette. I've used it in so many videos already and I can't stop raving about it. And also we're going to be testing out a brand new mascara from Maybelline. This is the Snapscara. So if you want to see how I created this makeup look and see me test out a brand new mascara from Maybelline, just go ahead and keep watching, and let's just go ahead and jump into the video. So we're gonna start off with the face. This is the Pacifica Light Multi-Mineral BB Cream. It says it's an all-in-one bare skin tint plus illuminating primer plus perfecting finish plus shade matching technology. So I picked this up because I really liked how it was multi-purpose. I have used this on its own just as a BB cream and I really enjoyed it. It doesn't give too much coverage, but it just evens out your skin. But you can also use this as a primer, and it works really well underneath foundation because it does have that tint and it kind of gives you a glowy look. Now that we're primed, I'm gonna go in with the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk. This foundation has really grown on me. I didn't really like it at first. I didn't really see what the hype was about, but after I kept using it over time, I don't know, it just really grew on me. I like how it's very lightweight. So it's been kind of difficult for me to film makeup videos or want to film makeup videos because my skin has been going through a lot recently. I tried out a skincare system and it completely ruined my skin. I actually am going to be making a video about that, so stay tuned for that skincare video. But yeah, I tried out a really popular skincare system and it ended up completely ruining my skin. So it's taken a lot of time and trying out different products to get my skin back to being somewhat normal. But yeah, it got really bad for a while. My skin was like peeling, it was red, there was just bumps and texture and pimples, and like I just could not handle it. You can actually kind of see it in the last makeup tutorial I did, which was the Ariana Grande Rain on Me makeup looks. I feel like my skin texture was really showing in that video and it made me super self-conscious. So I'm really happy to see that my skin is finally improving. For concealer, I just used the Maybelline Master Conceal camouflaging concealer. It's a really good drugstore concealer. It's very high coverage. I'm just gonna go ahead and set my face using the Maybelline Fit Me, where it just blurs everything out. Yeah, I am die hard for this powder. This is my favorite powder. I've repurchased it so many times. So I've realized that I do my makeup in a really weird order. So I put my base down, like my foundation, concealer, and powder, and then I kind of just hop all over the place. Like I'll apply my bronzer and contour, but then I'll move on to brows and eyes. I'll go back to the face and do like the blush and highlight and all that, and of course finish off with the lips. Let me know what order you do your makeup in. I know a lot of people like to do their eyes first, that way they can wipe away any like fallout, and this is a really nice like creamy matte bronzer. I really like this. It's very buildable, looks very natural. CoverGirl True Blend Serving Sculpt palette. I'm gonna be using this e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I'll be honest, this is not the best brow pencil I've ever used. It's definitely too creamy for a brow pencil. Like have enough stiffness to where you can really fill in your brows without it you know, moving all over the place. And I think it was only like $2. So, I mean, as long as it gets the job done, you can't really go wrong with $2 product. If you have thinner brows and you really need to like draw in those thin hairs and be really detailed about your eyebrows, then I would not recommend this pencil. But if you're like me and your eyebrows don't need too much, just like a quick fill, then this product is good for that. So my eyebrows are really dark. Sometimes get away with just using a brow gel, but I do have some areas where the hair just like doesn't grow in evenly. Fun fact about me, I have a scar through my eyebrow. Let's see if I can find it. I think it's like right here-ish. So yeah, I have a scar right here and also a scar on my face right here. And I don't know if you guys have noticed that before. I was holding my cat named Snowflake. She saw a dog and she got really scared of the dog, and because I was holding her, she like freaked out and she ended up like scratching my face. So that's where this scar comes from, and also this scar on my eyebrow. And ever since then, my eyebrows have never grown in the same way. So to prime my eyes, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Color Tattoo, and this is in the shade Socialite. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit for the eyes. You can see a little bit of like the peeling that was happening on my skin. It's gotten a lot better, trust me. Anyways, so I'm applying the Maybelline Color Tattoo. These are really good because they stay put all day long. So it's perfect, I think, for an eye primer, especially if you're gonna be doing like a shimmery kind of look. What I'm thinking for the eyes today, I wanted to do something very like spring inspired, something colorful. Yeah, whenever I open this palette, I just keep staring at all of these beautiful, cool tone, like teal shades. So I think today I'm finally going to just use all of these, well, most of these colors, and create a really nice teal springtime vibe. I think that's what we're gonna do. So it has this nice like matte green right here, this one. So I'm actually gonna take that in my crease. Farrah brush in 35E. Oh, there we go. When I first went in, I was like, what's happening? I don't see any color at all. So I'm gonna go back in and touch up this color a little bit later, but I think I'm gonna use this matte teal shade. So I'm just using a crease brush that is a little bit smaller and more dense so that I can get a nice color payoff. So I want this teal look to be very like blown out. That's kind of what I'm going for. But I don't want it to necessarily look like a smoky eye. That is really pretty. I actually love that. All right, let's blend that out just a bit. So I know I want this like shimmery mint color to kind of be the star of the show, but I need something to lay underneath. I think I'm gonna go with this shimmery blue. I don't really need to like pack this color on, so I'm just gonna use a normal shader brush like this. This is actually very blue. Holy moly. See how this looks. It looks cool. So I'm gonna do this on like the outer part and the inner part of my lid, and then we'll go in with something brighter right in the middle. I'm gonna dip back into that matte teal shade. This is called Snow Cone. And let's blend that out. I'm just going to take my ring finger and dip right in here. I'm gonna tap that right in the center of my lid. So I like how all the colors are working together. I just really want this middle part of my lid to pop more. So I'm not sure how this is gonna go, but I'm gonna take this ColourPop Super Shock eyeshadow. This is in the shade Sailor. So it has like a multi-dimensional glitter in here. Looks way prettier. I don't know what it is about these Super Shock eyeshadows, but they just look so pretty. So I'm going to intensify that a little bit more with some glitter, some actual glitter. This is from Stila. Alright, just gonna tap that in. Alright, I'm touching up that green transition shade again just because I really want that color to pop. So now I'm going to work on the lower lash line, and I'm just going to be using the exact same colors we used on top on a really teeny tiny pencil brush and get that right up next to my lash line. So after I blended out the lower lash line, I kind of lost some of that intense teal. So I'm just gonna go back in and build that color up. So for the inner corner highlight, I'm actually just gonna dip into the Super Shock eyeshadow. Dip that right in there to brighten things up. Those are always two very essential steps for me, no matter what kind of makeup look I'm doing. I always have to brighten up the inner corner and highlight that brow bone. So I am just going to do the exact same thing I did on this eye, throw it on this eye, and then we'll move on to liner, lashes, blush, all that fun stuff. So be right back. All right, we are back with both eyes done. I kind of have a glitter fallout situation happening. All right, before we move on and finish the face, I have a brand new mascara that I wanted to try out. So this is the Maybelline Snapscara. So the thing about this mascara is it's supposed to remove very easily, as in like you can kind of just warm it up with water and then pull it off in like little tubes, like not pull hard because it's your eyelashes, but it's supposed to just remove really easily, and it comes off in like little tubes. So I have heard about a mascara very similar to this formula, which is by Thrive Cosmetics, and I've watched a ton of videos on it. I even looked into buying it online, but it was really expensive. I think it was almost like $30, and Maybelline mascaras are like $5–6 at the drugstore. So I decided to try this one out instead and see, you know, what the hype is about this type of formula. But this is definitely something very new for Maybelline, something new at the drugstore. And it's supposed to give you the look of having lash extensions. Does anyone else find it really satisfying when you open a new tube of mascara? I love opening a brand new mascara. All right, so let's apply, oh, I should probably curl my lashes first. Those are curled and we're going in. So right away I'm noticing this is a very lengthening formula rather than volumizing, because my lashes are very like separated, and it looks as if they're getting longer, but it's not giving me that like full like fanned out effect. The more I apply this, my lashes are actually getting super long. Like, this is kind of crazy actually. All right, my eye got a little bit watery. I don't know if it's because of the formula or maybe I like touched my eyeball with this by accident. I'm not really sure. All right, so here is a first look at the Maybelline Snapscara. Normally my preference would be to have something that's a combination of lengthening and volumizing. I can work with this. That looks really good. Wow, my lashes are super long. Like, do you see the difference? These are my natural lashes, and this is them with the mascara. Okay, so I'm not really sure if I should try this on my lower lashes. I'm going to use a different mascara on the bottom lashes. So this is the Wet n Wild Mega Length mascara. So here's the final look of the mascara. So, okay, here's what I've learned about this mascara. Hold on. So what I've learned about this mascara is it works best if you apply as much as you want in the first run. Like usually most of my mascaras, I will apply one layer, then let it dry, and then go back in with a second layer, let it dry. I tried to do that with this mascara for this eye, but it didn't really work out. I think because this formula is so good at like keeping the lashes very separated and then lengthening them, when you go back in with a second coat, it almost like takes those lashes and kind of sticks them together, makes them look a little bit like spidery. So what I would recommend is to apply the mascara and then just keep applying while it's still wet. Get your lashes to the length that you want, and then just leave it alone and let it dry. And also let it completely dry before you do your lower lash line, because I noticed that the formula is a little bit sticky and like my top and bottom lashes are kind of sticking together. But overall, I really like this mascara so far. Based on my first impressions, I really like it. Maybe later on tonight when I'm ready to take off my makeup, I will give you guys a little bit of an update to see how the mascara wore throughout the day and show you guys what happens when you remove it. To remove, splash eye area with warm water and softly massage to remove. Tubular pieces slide off with warm water. Alternatively, use makeup remover to remove. So it's gonna be an interesting process to take off my makeup. Yeah, overall my lashes are really lengthened right now, and I think they look pretty good. So let's move on to the rest of the face. I do want to add a little bit of a contour. So I'm gonna take my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is the Face Secrets Jumbo Fan Brush. I got this at Sally's. And I'm just gonna give myself a little bit of a chisel. Nothing too crazy. Alright, for blush, I'm going to use the Tarte Amazonian Clay blush in the shade Party. It's Party with 3 A's. That's why I said it like that. It's a very nice neutral pink color. To highlight, I'm going to go into the Physicians Formula Butter Glow Face Palette. This has my favorite highlight. However, it broke and I'm so sad about it. I think this butter formula is actually so like soft and buttery that they kind of fall apart easily. So if you're using the butter formula from Physicians Formula, then just be careful. I don't want your guys' palettes to break like mine did, but look at that highlight. It's so gorgeous, so just reflective and gives you that nice dewy look. I always put a little bit on my chin to kind of elongate this area, and a little bit on my upper lip, and then of course the nose. And I don't do this all the time, but I like to give myself a little bit of a glow on my forehead. Highlight is very intense, so I like to take the Beauty Blender and just kind of bounce it into the skin. Since we have this really pretty teal look going on, I want to keep the lips very neutral. So I'm going to line my lips using the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner. This is in the shade Whipped Caviar. It's just a nice pink nude color. It's not too creamy or anything like that, but I like it because it stays put all day long. So I can apply this once in the morning when I do my makeup and then not have to worry about it slipping and sliding. So on top of that, I'm going to use the NYX Intense Butter Gloss. So this is the shade Tres Leches, and it's again just a nice pink nude color. I want to keep it nice and neutral with the lips. So let's apply this. So if you've never tried the NYX Butter Glosses, it is a lip gloss, but it's a very opaque color. So you'll get that nice glossy lip, but it's not like see-through or translucent like most lip glosses are. I love that combo. That looks so pretty. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for this week's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed the makeup look. So let me know in the comments how you think this look turned out. I love the kind of blown out teal smoky eye. I think it's super pretty for spring. Also matches my sweater and my nails. I love that this was all done with drugstore products. I think it's really important to kind of let people know that you don't have to have super expensive makeup products to just have fun and be creative with your makeup looks. You can really do it with all accessible, affordable products. And if you want to see more videos from me in the future, then definitely hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you know when I upload new videos. And if you want even more updates, you can follow me on my Instagram and Twitter and all that jazz. Honestly, I'm the most active on my Instagram, I think. So if you want more updates from me, definitely go ahead and follow me over there and we can be friends and we can chit chat and it would be lots of fun. So that's gonna be it for this week's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed and I will see you all in the next one. Bye. Oh my God. I literally can't talk today. Holy. Okay. And let's then just I really like this for the bottom lash line because it has a super